Afternoon, although we're seeing the signs of change. It's subtle, but you notice some of the high clouds coming in, filtering the sunshine a little bit. There is a weather system approaching that would ultimately give us a pretty good soaking later on tonight into tomorrow morning. But before then, a nice comfortable evening. Just clouds rolling in, temperatures are dropping down through the 60s. The air is fairly dry at first, but clouds are going to be thickening as we go through the night. Initially, this dries up, but here's some of the steadier rain that should arrive after midnight and could actually get heavy as we go through the pre-dawn hours. So just be aware of that when you're traveling tomorrow morning. Half an inch to an inch of rain will cause ponding on roads. The rain is not lasting long. In fact, it exits at mid to late morning. Might just be a spot shower later in the day. But again, a decent amount of rain in a short period of time. So timing and totals we'll look at. We have a big range of temperature on Friday on our way to a steamy summer weekend. 7 day AccuWeather Forcast in just a few minutes. Stay with us.
All right, Lee, thank you. Well, we are learning new information about a deadly sand collapse on the beach in Toms River that killed an 18-year-old. He has been identified as Levi Keverly, and we're seeing our first images of the victim.
And we're also hearing the heartbreaking 911 call of the desperate moments after the collapse. Eyewitnesses reported Tony Yates live in Toms River with how officials hope to prevent this from ever happening again. Tony.
Okay, George, here's the plan.
Really? Dave and Liz, you know, some of the rescuers who responded yesterday, they were actually wondering with us today whether or not there may have been a sinkhole or some kind of void directly underneath where those two teenagers were digging, or if they actually dug that hole as deep as it was all by themselves. Regardless of what happened when it collapsed, it became just a horrific sight happening in front of so many people out here, including the parents. Frantic moments as a witness calls 911. 18-year-old Levi Keverly and his 17-year-old sister were stuck deep down in the sand along the shore. That hole, officials say, was 8 to 11 feet deep.
All we can tell you is it started as a fun day on the beach. We're digging with frisbees. The hole got very deep, and unfortunately it collapsed.
The kids were digging a hole in the at the beach, and it came in on the kids.
Rescuers from across the island raced to the shoreline off Seaview Road, focused on those two lives on the line, buried in that hole.
8 by 8, 10 by 10 area. There was, as I said, 3 Toms River police officers, 2 Loveland police officers that were on their hands and knees digging with their hands.
They brought in heavy equipment, but no one had eyes on 18-year-old Levi. He was that deep. Without knowing exactly where he was, they could not move heavy equipment too close, so they formed a bucket brigade and used boards to shore up the sides of the hole. Levi's 17-year-old sister was saved. He had been covered with heavy sand over his head for so long, it became a recovery effort. The teen's father said in a statement about his son, he knew Jesus Christ. He also said, the truth is that the scripture says that all our days are numbered, that there is nothing we can do to add a single hour to our life.